Welcome back to It Starts with Clarity. I'm your host, Ellen Gibson, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Every week, we have real conversations at life's crossroads, those pivot points where clarity, focus, and action matter most. This week, I sat with a client who is going through some very real personal and business struggles. She looked at me and said, I feel like an imposter, like I don't deserve the role I'm in or the success I've had. Her words landed deeply because I've heard them before from entrepreneurs, professionals, parents, and at times, even my own heart. So today, we're going to talk about the imposter syndrome, what it is, how it shows up, and most importantly, how you can begin to move past it. So you might ask, what is imposter syndrome? It's that inner voice that whispers, you don't belong here. You're not good enough. It's only a matter of time before they find out. Even when the evidence says otherwise, even with degrees, years of experience, successful projects, happy clients, you feel like you're faking it. Psychologists first identified it in the 1970s, and studies show up to 70% of people will feel it at some point in their lives. Some of the signs you might be struggling with: you downplay accomplishments, like, oh, it wasn't a big deal. Or you overwork just to prove your worth. Or you hesitate to take opportunities because you don't feel ready yet. Or you fear being found out. If you've nodded your head at any of those, you're not alone. One of my clients, a successful business owner, had grown his company from the ground up. On the outside, he looked confident and accomplished. But inside, he carried constant doubt. What if I can't take this to the next level? What if people realize I don't really know what I'm doing? The truth? He was doing everything right. His business was thriving, but imposter syndrome had him questioning his every move. Together, we created a practice of tracking his wins, both big and small. Within months, he began to reframe his self-talk. Instead of, I'm faking it, he could say, I'm learning and leading. Imposter syndrome isn't just for the workplace. I remember a mom who shared with me, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Everyone else seems to know what they're doing, and I feel like I'm failing my child. The reality? She was loving, attentive, and showing up daily. Her self-doubt was a reflection of how much she cared. By helping her see that even seasoned parents have doubts, she could let go of the idea of perfect and embrace the journey of growing alongside her child. And I'll be honest, I've felt this too. When I launched Pivot Point Me and started creating programs, podcasts, and mastermind groups, I thought, who am I to do this? There are coaches with bigger platforms, advisors with more letters after their name. But here's the truth I came to. Clarity isn't about being the most decorated or the loudest voice. It's about showing up authentically, sharing your gifts, and helping others at their pivot points. And once I stepped forward anyway, the imposter voice began to quiet. Imposter syndrome often surfaces when we're stepping into something new, a promotion or a new leadership role, starting a business, parenting or caregiving, moving through a personal transition like retirement, divorce, or empty nest. These are the very moments where clarity is essential. Now, let's shift the narrative. Clarity. Name it. When that imposter voice speaks, say out loud, "This is imposter syndrome. It's not truth." Separating the voice from reality is the first step. Focus. Gather evidence. Start a wins journal where you record daily or weekly accomplishments. Your progress in black and white is powerful. And then take action. Move forward anyway. Courage doesn't mean the doubt disappears. It means you take the step despite it. Here are some practical strategies that you can try today. Number 1, reframe failure as learning. Each setback is proof you're trying, stretching, and growing. Number 2, celebrate your progress, not perfection. Small steps matter. Number 3, lean on mentors and peers. Sometimes we need others to remind us who we are. 4, change your self-talk. Replace "I don't belong" with "I'm learning and growing." And number 5, visualize your pivot point. Imagine yourself on the other side, stronger because you faced the doubt. If you've ever felt like an imposter, hear me today. You are not alone. Feeling doubt does not disqualify. In fact, it often means you care deeply and you're growing. So here's your invitation. The next time that voice says, "You don't belong," respond with, "Just watch me." I'd love to hear your story. Please visit me at pivotpointme.com, leave a note, or join one of our upcoming boot camps or mastermind groups where we go deeper into these conversations. Remember, you are enough. You are capable, and the world needs what only you can bring. Until next time, clarity, focusing on what matters, and taking